Fun fact of the day, there's still an entire month until that game comes out. You see, there's like a certain point in the day where I guess it just hits a certain time, and I just stop giving a fuck. And right now, it's past that time. I guess I just get so tired that the only way to forget about how tired I am is to complain about how tired I am. Now today I have a special guest for you guys. I brought on Keemstar for an interview, a very, very exclusive interview you will only find on my channel. But I would like to ask you, Keemstar, what coin site would you use when buying FIFA coins? What is up, Elite Sweet Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the sellout coin promotion. Today on his YouTube video, Elite tried to promote a coin site against the terms of service of FIFA, and he is now getting exposed. Elite Sweet Nation, now over 6,300 subscribers. What the fuck, Keem? You were supposed to promote the coin site. What are you doing? Starting off the squad, we've got Alexander Pato, who went from the Brazilian League to the BPL, and now he has found himself at Villarreal in the La Liga. After not really playing at all last year in the BPL, also being on Chelsea, who had a very shit year, it's not a very good combination for Alexander Pato, so I think he deserves a -2 downgrade, and with those stats, he'll most likely have a non-rare card at 77 rated. Despite being a Brazilian striker, he would also not be the highest rated Brazilian striker in the La Liga because of Charles, and there are plenty of Brazilians in the La Liga, so it's not like he's anything special. So I feel like a non-rare card is going to be fitting. Yeah, he's going to be a very good non-rare card, so definitely pick him up at the start of FIFA 17. Next up, we've got Gonzalo Castro, not to be confused with Gonzalo Castro, the footballer, or the other footballer. It all gets really confusing. But Gonzalo Castro, 79 rated non-rare in last FIFA, really didn't do much to get a downgrade or an upgrade, so if he's going to have the same card, I imagine he'll probably be a non-rare again, which makes him a very solid card to pick up at the beginning of FIFA. As a 79 rated card with 81 pace and 82 dribbling, along with average stats like 74 shot and 73 passing, which you might be able to get for a mere 1,500 coins on the first day of FIFA, that is the card you want to look for at left wing for your La Liga starter squad. Suseta had a pretty decent year last year for Bilbao, so I think he deserves an upgrade to a 79 rated card from his 78 rated non-rare, but still only having stats like 80 dribbling and 82 passing, along with most likely 3-star skill moves. I feel like he's still going to be a non-rare card, which makes it perfect for our right-winger starter squad in the La Liga. Anyways, with that being said,
I'm your host, Killer Keemstar.
No,
Use Sean check out buyfifacoins.com.
Keem, stop!
What?
That was supposed to be at the beginning of the video,
So?
but instead you decided to expose me.
But then how am I gonna make a clickbait title?
I don't know, put Pootie Pie in the title for views or something. Our next player is going to be our first center midfielder named Gonzo, and if you look past the pace and the physical, he's actually an alright card with 81 dribble, 72 shot, and 82 passing. But considering that we know for a fact that this isn't going to be a rare card, it's pretty fitting for our La Liga starter squad. Plus, he also gets the strong link with Alexander Pato. So a 78 rated Sevilla Brazilian center midfielder here for our next player. Our next player is from Atletico Madrid, Gabi, who is an aging midfielder. At 33 years old, I don't think he's going to get another upgrade, despite his pretty consistent last year with Atletico. He did get a winter upgrade for his very good first half of the season, and he just kind of continued in the second half of the season, playing above averagely, but nothing special. And considering his age, I can't see a pace upgrade, and could even be a downgrade to a 66 pace. But considering these stats, with only 82 passing as his best stat, I still can't see him getting a rare card considering he wasn't rare in FIFA 16, which makes him fit our squad very well considering he's 81 rated but also going to be non-rare. So you will see him around the 1,500 to 2,000 coin price range most likely in the first couple of days of FIFA, which makes him perfect for our starter squad. And not only that, is that he's got 5 stats, 73 and above. Despite his pace not being that great, for a midfielder you are going to want to look for passing and dribbling, which are his best stats. Our next player is Marco Asensio, our first Real Madrid player, a Spanish center mid, 76 rated most likely in FIFA 17. He doesn't have the greatest stats other than his average passing and dribbling, but it was quite hard to find players in the La Liga who were likely to be non-rares, considering the teams like Atletico, like Barca, like Real. These teams are all going to mostly have rare cards if they have any stat that could possibly boost them to a rare. However, Marco Asensio for Real Madrid really doesn't have any of those stats, which makes him good for our starter squad. He's going to make him cheap, and it's going to fit your budget for your starter squad in the La Liga, and that's why we chose him, not because of the ridiculous stats, but he should be able to get the job done with 79 dribbling and 77 passing, because that's especially what you look for in a midfielder in the 4-3-3 formation. And you can just feed the wingers Susaita and Castro and Alexander Pato up top to score the goals. Left back was another tough position to get, but I think we found a perfect player for it. We've got Johnny from Celta Vigo, who has got a 77 rated card in FIFA 17 most likely. After getting upgraded to a 76 in the winter upgrades of last year, I think he's going to get another +1. But looking at those stats, I still think he's not got enough to be a rare card, which makes it perfect for our starter squad because he's actually got some pretty decent stats, like 70 dribble, 78 defense, 76 physical, and along with the 82 pace. That's obviously pushing it for a rare card, but I just don't think it's there yet, which is awesome for our starter squad. And Johnny is definitely going to be one of the better players in this squad. On my bold prediction of the video, you could say, Mathieu being a non-rare 81 card, and I'm going to justify this and explain my reasoning. Here is the reason I think he's going to get a downgrade. He was competing with Mascherano and PK for time, and along with Bartra getting subbed in more than him, and then when he did play, he wasn't very good. So, a -2 downgrade is very, very suited for his FIFA 17 card. And the reason he's going to be a non-rare is because Laporte and Varane are both French center backs in the La Liga, so it's not like he's the only French center back in the La Liga, and that's the reason he's going to get a rare card. Along with his stats not being very good as well. 82 defense and 81 physical are his highest stats. 74 pace isn't bad for a center back, but I don't think it's going to be enough for him to get a rare card in this next FIFA, so a non-rare for 81 rated Mathieu in FIFA 17. Our second Real Madrid player in the squad is Nacho Fernandez, who I think will get upgraded to a 77 rated card, considering that when he did play for Real Madrid, he played pretty well. I think he deserves the upgrade, but considering he has no stats 80 or above, plus he's only 77 rated, means that he's almost guaranteed to get a non-rare card, which means he's almost guaranteed to be perfect for our starter squad. And considering those stats, even though he doesn't have a stat 80 rated or above, he does have 77 pace, 79 defense, and 76 physical, which is really solid for a non-rare card and fits our squad perfectly. We switched around Nacho Fernandez and Mathieu for chemistry purposes, but at right back, wow. I have no idea how to say that name.
Šime Vrsaljko.
Šime Vrsaljko.
Šime Vrsaljko.
Vrsaljko. Oh, that's easy. Šime Vrsaljko at right back. I think we'll have a 75 rated non-rare next year with an 81 pace, 72 dribbling, 70 passing, 71 defense, and 73 physical. All around pretty average stats, but no stat that really boosts him up to a rare card. And especially being 75 rated, he probably won't get that rare card, which makes him very fitting for our squad. Similar to what I said for Johnny at left back, Vrsaljko has very similar, characteristics for his card on why he's going to be a non-rare next year, which again makes him perfect for our starter squad. Our next player is KIKO Casilla, another Real Madrid player, and before you say I'm like a Real Madrid fan or something, I'm not. That's bullshit, okay? I really just honestly think that these cards are very fitting for our starter squad, because not only am I choosing non-rare cards that will be in FIFA 17, I'm trying to choose the best non-rare cards that you can choose, like KIKO Casilla, who won't have any stats above 81, yet he will have 5 stats, 78 and above. So he's pretty all around at goalkeeper, and in all honesty, goalkeepers will probably be inconsistent once again in FIFA 17, but he will be a card that you can pick up for cheap, which is good, and considering that he's Spanish in the La Liga, which is as normal as water being wet, he's not going to be anything special to get a rare card for no reason. So I think that KIKO Casilla, a non-rare for sure next year after getting a downgrade to a 79 rated card, and I've got one player on the bench I would like to show you guys. Just one player really quickly is Mario Gaspar, who I think will be upgraded to an 80 rated. I was very 50-50 on whether he was going to get a non-rare or a rare card next year, considering he's got a lot of stats that are pretty good, like 81 pace, 81 defense, and 80 physical, and they could be even higher next year, so he could easily get a rare card, but I thought I'd throw him in here just in case he is a non-rare. You might want to throw him over Verisalco there, because he is a solid card. Thank you guys for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, be sure to slap a like on it. Let's go for 120 likes on this video. That would be absolutely awesome. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed your stay at the Elite Suite, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out!